Imagine this. You're standing in line for a massive job interview. Your heart is hammering against your ribs like a trapped bird. Your palms are so slick with sweat you're afraid to shake anyone's hand. Your brain, it's a hamster on a wheel, spinning 1,000 miles an hour about a what if that hasn't even happened yet. You try to tell yourself, just calm down, but your brain isn't listening. What if I told you the off switch for that panic isn't in your head, but in your ears, your breath, and your feet? Welcome back to Sunny English Bite. I'm Sunny, and today we're going to learn how to get out of our heads and back into our bodies.
Whoa, Sonny, you just described my entire Monday morning. Hey there, Sonnies. I'm Alex, and honestly, I am the king of thinking my way into more stress. I'll spend an hour analyzing why I'm anxious, which just makes me, more anxious.
Alex, that is so relatable. We've been taught that we can logic our way out of everything. But here's the thing. When you're in a state of high anxiety, the logical part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, basically goes on vacation. It leaves the building.
No wonder I can't remember my own phone number when I'm nervous. So, if the logic brain is gone, who's in charge?
The amygdala. It's the panic center. It doesn't understand English, it doesn't understand logic, it only understands safety signals. That's why we need somatic habits.
Okay, let's remind our Sonnies one more time. Soma means body, right?
Exactly. Somatic means relating to the body. Think of it as a back door into your nervous system. If you can't convince your brain you're safe with words, you show your brain you're safe with physical actions.
I love that. It's like a secret code. I'm ready to learn the code, Sonny. What's our first stop on the body?
Let's start with habit number 1, the ear massage. Alex, do you remember the last time you felt really on edge in public?
Oh, definitely. Last week, I was stuck in a stalled subway train for 20 minutes. I could feel the panic rising in my throat. I didn't want to start doing jumping jacks in front of everyone.
And that's why this is perfect. It's a stealth move. Everyone, take your thumb and index finger. Find that little hollow cave right above your ear hole. Now, rub it gently in a circular motion.
Doing it now. You know, it's funny. It feels a bit tender, but also warm, like my face is starting to relax.
That tenderness is a sign of tension. You're stimulating the vagus nerve. Science time, Sonnies. The vagus nerve is the CEO of your relaxation system. Dr. Stephen Porges, the creator of polyvagal theory, found that this nerve is the primary way we trigger the parasympathetic nervous system.
Parasympathetic. I remember this one. It's the rest and digest mode.
Spot on. When you rub that spot, you're sending a physical telegram to your heart that says, the subway is just late. We are not being hunted by a tiger. You can stand down.
I wish I knew this on the subway. I could have just looked like I was scratching my ear while actually hacking my brain.
Habit 2 is arguably the most powerful tool in your kit. It's the physiological sigh. Alex, when you're stressed, do you find yourself holding your breath?
Actually, yes. I realize I hold my breath when I'm typing a difficult email. My shoulders ends up near my ears.
That's exactly what triggers the panic. Your carbon dioxide levels rise and your brain freaks out. This technique, popularized by Dr. Andrew Huberman at Stanford, is the fastest way to flip the switch.
Show us the Stanford way, Sonny.
It's a very specific rhythm. First, take a long inhale through your nose. Then, when you think you're full, take a second, shorter pop of air. Finally, let out a very long, loud sigh through your mouth.
Let's try it together. Ready, Sonnies? Whoa, I felt a weird tingle in my arms. Is that normal?
Completely. That's the oxygen balance shifting in your blood. That second pop of air re-inflates the tiny sacs in your lungs called alveoli. It's like clearing the exhaust pipe of a car.
I actually tried this before my last public speaking gig. I did it 3 times in the hallway, and it felt like I had just taken a 20-minute nap. It's like hitting the brake pedal on your anxiety.
Habit 3 takes us all the way down to the floor. Foot grounding. Alex, have you ever felt like your head was floating or spinning during the stressful moment?
Every time I have to check my bank account, I feel like I'm losing touch with reality.
That's common. Your brain is future tripping. It's living in a scary 10 minutes from now. To stop it, we need proprioception.
Sonnies, let's learn this word. Proprioception. It sounds like a magic spell.
It kind of is. It's your body's ability to sense its position. Here's the habit. If you're sitting or standing, lift your heels and tap them hard against the ground. Thump, thump, thump.
Okay, I'm doing it. It's making my coffee cup rattle, but I feel heavy in a good way.
Heavy is good. It means you're grounded. Focus on the sensation of your socks, the texture of the floor, the pressure on your heels. You're telling your brain, I am here. This floor is solid and I'm safe in this specific spot.
This is great for those of us with Zoom fatigue. I can tap my feet under my desk during a boring meeting and no one will ever know I'm grounding myself.
Habit 4 is for our screen time society. It's the cheekbone press. Alex, look at your face in the mirror. Do you see a resting stress face?
But definitely, I look like I'm constantly trying to solve a math problem I don't understand. My jaw is always tight.
That's your masseter muscle. It's incredibly strong, and it's the first place we store stress. Here's the move. Take the heels of your palms, place them right under your cheekbones, and press in. Now slowly, very slowly, slide them down toward your chin while letting your mouth hang open like a zombie.
I look ridiculous. But, oh my God, the relief. It feels like my face is finally melting.
It's a massive signal to the brain. In nature, a clenched jaw means I'm ready to bite or fight. A loose, hanging jaw means I'm safe and relaxed. By forcing the muscle to relax, you're tricking your brain into thinking the danger's over.
I'm gonna do this every time I close my laptop. It's like a Control-Alt-Delete for my face.
Finally, habit 5 is the focus object. This is for those moments where the world feels too loud or overwhelming.
Like a crowded shopping mall or a noisy airport?
Exactly. Find one object nearby, a button on your coat, a crack in the tile, a leaf on a tree. Look at it with microscopic detail. Alex, pick something in the studio right now.
Okay, I'm looking at the texture of the pop filter on this microphone. It has tiny hexagonal holes. Some are slightly bent. The light is reflecting off the edges.
Perfect. Notice how your breathing slowed down. That's because you moved your brain's energy from the amygdala, our emotions, to the prefrontal cortex, our observation.
It's a brain hack. I'm literally moving the electricity in my head to a different room.
And if you're really struggling, use the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Name 5 things you see, 4 you can touch, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. It's a classic grounding tool used by therapists to stop dissociation. So far, all our habits have been purely physical, but I want to add one bonus psychological tool that works beautifully with these somatic habits. It's a technique called Name It to Tame It.
Name it to tame it. I like the rhyme. Is this about yelling at my anxiety? Because I've tried that.
Not quite yelling. This idea comes from Dr. Dan Siegel, a famous psychiatrist. He discovered that the simple act of naming your emotion can calm down your nervous system. When you are feeling that big, scary wave of panic, you stop and you label it.
So instead of this feeling overwhelmed, I should what? Talk to myself?
Exactly. You could say, okay, this is anxiety I'm feeling. I notice a tightness in my chest and a fear of looking stupid. By putting words to the feeling, you're doing the same thing as the focus object trick. You're activating your logical prefrontal cortex, which puts the brakes on the emotional amygdala.
That makes so much sense. You're moving from being in the storm to observing the storm from a safe distance. You're not just a big ball of panic anymore, you're a person who is experiencing panic.
Precisely. You give it a name and it has less power over you. Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's wrap up with our favorite segment, Sunny's English Bite. We used some great idioms today. Alex, what's on your list?
I've got 5 big ones.
Number 1, future tripping. This means obsessing over bad things that might happen in the future.
I spent all weekend future tripping about my presentation, but it actually went great.
Number 2, on edge, meaning feeling tense, nervous, or irritable.
I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm a bit on edge.
Number 3, stand down. This means to relax or stop being defensive or aggressive.
The security guard told the angry man to stand down.
Number 4, hit the brake pedal. This means to slow down or stop an out-of-control situation or emotion.
We need to hit the brake pedal on our spending this month.
And number 5, stealth move, a quiet, clever action that others don't notice.
Leaving the party early was a stealth move. No one even saw me go.
We covered a lot today, Sunnies, from ear massages to Stanford breaths, and even the power of naming your feelings to tame them. Your body and mind are full of tools to help you stay calm.
I'm feeling much more somatic already. I think I'm going to go tap my feet and try to name the feeling of wanting a second coffee.
Good plan. Your challenge for today, pick one of these habits, physical or mental, and try it when you aren't stressed. That way, when you are stressed, your body and mind will know exactly what to do.
If you enjoyed today's bite of English and science, subscribe to Sunny English Bite and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more Sunnies.
Stay grounded, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, Sunnies!
Bye, everyone.